Okay. Let me see how I can transfer this to the console. Or is it already? I don't think so. No, it's not. Nah, I saw the option, but it went away. I gotta figure out where does it say transfer at? Yeah, I don't see it. Adjust your voice. Transfer to PlayStation. There it is. Okay, so let's see if it can hear you now. Let me go to my live again. Now I gotta find it again. Man. Dude, I reset my PlayStation. I disconnected. Nah, I don't think it picks you up. Say something else. Nah, I ain't hear you yet. That was just my goofy butt talking. Nah, I ain't hear you yet. Wait, I think I did hear you. That was just my goofy butt talking. Sounds like I heard it. I ain't hear you. Wait, I think I did hear you. That was just my goofy butt talking. Oh yeah, I did hear you through my TV. Like your echo came through my TV, but it wasn't like your original voice, cause you was much lower. Hold on, let's see. I'm gonna try this. Okay, say something now. Let's see if we hear you echo or anything. Okay, say something now. Let's see if we hear you echo or anything. Okay, say something. Echo or anything. Me either. Okay, say something. Yeah, it was when I had you coming through the TV, and then when I switched you to come through the headset, I didn't hear you echo anymore. So I don't know, man. Still not working. Hold on real quick. I'm gonna go get this ketchup out my car real quick so I can eat this chicken with it. They don't got no organic ketchup in here, man. They got hold on. They got that ketchup, the Hunts and stuff. They got the high fructose corn syrup in it. Oh yeah, I ain't even eat that crap. Right. Yeah. Probably acting up from outside. Hold on. Alright. Yeah, man. The other countries got it, man, but us, we just stuck on stupid. Hmm. Yeah, well, my grandma is definitely, I think she might be a victim of that. She, I heard about that. Ain't they doing meat too? Hmm. Yeah. True that. Dang. Now, I ain't hear that, but I believe it because when you look at the ingredients of Campbell's, like I don't know if you noticed, but they got high fructose corn syrup in all of the SpaghettiOs, no matter what type it is. Oh. Mm-mm-mm. Well, I'm trying to do a little bit better, man. I'm just trying to, at least for ketchup, I don't eat no other ketchup. if Unless it don't have high fructose corn syrup. I think that one's like easy to manage, the ketchup. But like corn and other certain foods, sometimes I'll still eat corn if it's not, whether it's organic or non-GMO. But I don't eat a lot of corn, but ketchup is easier. Um, I don't think I knew that. I knew they had corn. I think so. The white grits too is same thing from corn. Okay, I knew about the yellow grits. I don't know which one I like better, the yellow or the white. Mm, mm, hmm. Most stores don't even sell the yellow. Mm. Man, I was driving by this place. They got a meat place. Like I forgot what they call it, but basically what you just said. And I mean, they've been there since I was a little kid, and they seem to be okay because I don't think they out of business. During the pandemic, after the pandemic, I was like, dang. So they maintained, and I'm like, maybe they had a good crew as well, because you know sometimes when you got a bad crew, that can help you go out of business too. So maybe they had a good crew and they maintained. And that's only for meat, or this is for like chickens, pretty much anything that's on the farm. So you talking about like cabbage, um, collard greens, all that? That's crazy. Mm, man, that's crazy. I didn't know that. So I'm over here eating apples and what else I was eating. So even organic stuff too. It doesn't matter. Mm, hey, well, yeah. Well, you know the good news is, I don't know if you thought about it like this. It was also another thought I had too, but I forgot now. Maybe it'll come back. But the good news is, man, since we been kids, we was probably getting fed stuff that wasn't good, cause they started this stuff, I think in the 1990. I know it was in that cartoon, uh, Darkwing Duck, and I think that was 1992. And they started promoting that they was gonna add into the foods the preservatives and all that, and inject the potatoes and all that. They started showing it at that time, so maybe in the 1990s or whenever that cartoon aired, and we was kids, so they probably been doing this to us for like decades. And the good news is God made our bodies. It's either this and or God allowed us to survive anyway. Cause man, I know I done ate some stuff in my time already, and I'm still eating stuff that's not considered healthy all the time, but we still surviving. So that's the good news. Homie. Yeah, but Fanmore just Did you ever hear from her again? Oh, you know what? She did come back a few times, but it wasn't a lot. But you remember like she was sending random invites? You remember that? Yeah, 'cause I think I played with her and that guy that started with an M, Mateo, and I was like, nah, he's a cheater. And I mixed him up with some other dude that started with an M who be speed glitching. But yeah, so she did come back, but it just wasn't a lot. But yeah, she has been gone a long, long time though. And even if she did come back, you wouldn't know because she appears offline. So the only way you would know is if she invites you or something. or send you like a message. Yeah. Well, yeah, that too, and stay away. You don't want that to affect your marriage, so. Well, hopefully she's still alive. Well, well, I would say if she's not alive, hopefully she died, and did well enough to get in the kingdom of God. Cause I don't know. I haven't spoke to her in a while. Mm. We'll probably hear from homie before we hear from her. Yeah, me either. Mm. Man, this chicken is kind of. Hmm? Oh, I mean, it's a good game. Hmm. Well, if they make another one when the PS6 come out, that's when we'll probably get one. Other than that, I don't know when they're gonna make another one or if they're gonna make another one. They said they wasn't, and then the lady who was with them, she left. Nah. Why you say that? Oh man. So so kind of like Tomboys and how what you call it was Queen Latifah. Oh, bodybuilders. Mm. When is that coming out? Oh, is it the one like the retro Marvel game that's coming out? Wait, I think that came out already. Oh no, it's coming out in December. No, yeah, I think it's out. I think the one you talking about was December 4th. If that's the one you was talking about, I think. According to my homeboy Darius, he told me about it. If this the same one, I think it just came out. Is it like a Ninja Turtles kind of like old school arcade style game? And it's 4 players. Oh, okay. Oh, mm, okay. Well, I don't know if I'll play it because you know me. I like stuff where almost all my friends can play, or a lot of people, just funner that way. I mean, okay, let me ask you a question now. I know single player can be fun. I ain't saying that ain't. But if you think about from your entire history, what's the most fun you can think of having? Single player or multiplayer? And this don't have to be online because back then they had like split screen where you just in the same place. So you think about it all and think about all the games you played, multiplayer, single player, whatever comes to your mind, and you tell me which one was the most fun. Okay. Mm, mm, Probably come out with GTA 6 around that time. Mm, Wait, you talking about this new game or you still talking about Uncharted? Okay. Okay. Oh, I ain't even played the first one all the way. Yeah.
Y'all are burning in my fire now. Your souls will thirst here till I swallow you whole.
All right.
It's rare to find such.
Oh, did they change the rules now or something?
Most of my quarry don't got much chase left in them.
Someone fucking for a promotion. Arming C4 charge.
Folk will call you a lot of things over the years. Deserter, zealot, scourge, sovereign,
Alright.
purified, flame. It don't matter none. But if you need a label, just go ahead and call me Warden.
Time to renegotiate my contract.
Well, shoot, I think it'd be good either way. She might see it one day, and if it's true, what you're saying, if that's where she got her inspiration, she might be like, he got it right. Y'all might end up sitting down and chatting one day, like you might interview her one day. You never know.
I don't get paid to be wrong.
So this guy, did he buy out Naughty Dog? Like, how did it, do you know how it happened? Oh, so he was always there. Oh, okay.
We need to bring in more people. Sending concussion. That melon. I got nothing. Who wants to go?
Wow.
This way.
Friends, I've got duties to attend to. Try not to get yourselves killed, hmm? I'll be working up an appetite.
No excuse, but they do have the numbers.
Oh, so they killed him in the game and in the movie?
We need to bring in more people. I don't get paid to be wrong. Dead weight. I got nothing. Who wants to go? It's all about the green.
But this seems. Yeah.
I got that. Arming Semtex. Yeah, reincarnation can fucking wait.
Mm. Mm.
I said this was gonna be fun. I never said shit about fair.
And what game you talking about now? Oh.
I don't get paid to be wrong. Molotov thrown.
I didn't know that.
You're clocking in with authority.
Gotcha. And that's that.
I'm all about efficiency.
Dang. Sad. So he reminds me of um Resident Evil, because Resident Evil, they in their Netflix series, it might be the second show where they release some information about food. So this is what I was gonna say earlier about food we was talking about. In a second show, it was a scientist or a doctor. He was a scientist, and he was in there and he was talking about how they was in a meeting, and the head lady was talking to a bunch of different people at this table, and the scientist had experimented on this rat or rabbit. I think it was a rabbit, and he was trying to show her in front of all these people in the room at the table. He was like, "Look, I don't think you should push this drug out and release it to the kids because." He showed them that rabbit on the table that was messed up. He was like, they're gonna end up like this. And she was like, well, how long will it take before somebody ends up like this? She was like, how many pills do I have to take? 100? 200? And she just kept going on and on with the numbers, and he was like 10,000. And so she was like, continue and push the drug. So when I heard that, even though it was on the show, I felt like it was some truth to it, or it could have been truth to it. So I was like, I can't support um Resident Evil no more because of that. So I just everything they do now, I'm not paying for it pretty much. If it ain't free, I might not even play it even if it is free, but I'm just not. I can't get down with them no more. I might watch their movie still if they make a real good movie, but I'm not a fan like I used to be. Who, Resident Evil, or oh, you talking about
Throwing incendiary.
what you talking about now that came out? A new movie? Mm, hmm. Somebody else said that.
Later or later. Take me this. C4 out. Triggering C4. Deleted.
I didn't know that. I just liked the movie though. Gave it a 10 out of 10. Yeah, well, I didn't know all that about that guy who was in Naughty Dog. I didn't know all that. I just figured, just like the longer I played Uncharted, I just started to come up with more and more theories of what was going on.
No, I just can't with this. Did have the bandwidth.
I don't even know who this guy is you talking about.
on fucking board with this.
Yeah, I've seen Shazam.
Back in the gutter.
Okay. Wasn't that a little kid kind of looking guy? I mean, oh, okay. So you talking about the adult? I can't remember who that was right now.
They broke my concentration. Chucking Molotov. Run it again.
Oh yeah, I need that. I thought it was some darn ammo out here. It was a freaking nuke. I don't want to kill everybody. Yeah. On this darn game. Yeah, I'm gonna be in the kitchen in a minute. Yeah, I am. It ain't gonna be to eat. It's gonna be for something else. Ooh, ray gun. Get out the way.
Next time, buy me dinner first.
Things happen, man. Things happen. Is the thumbnail? Is it the whole? Is it the whole book, or is it just the thumbnail of it, or like what are they rejecting?
I'll buy that.
Mm. Gotcha. All right.
Think we need to bring in more people.
Max armor!
Tossing stun. I don't get paid to be wrong.
Okay. Okay, Bookman. That's what I'm gonna call you now. Bookman. Wow, them zombies just whooped me good. Klaus, get your butt over here and pick me up.
Sorry about that.
Oh, yeah, that didn't even work.
Tear them to pieces!
Gotcha. Be like that, man. So let me see what time it is. Probably 3 in the morning or something. Wow. I hit a button on my controller. I never did. Oh yeah, I hit the light button and it changed the colors on the around the analog sticks to red. I never hit that before. I don't know what that means. Mm-mm. It's something like a turbo controller for the PS5. Different. Not the best, I tell you that. I did not know that when I got it. They was the cheapest. They was the cheapest PS5 controllers I saw, so I'm like, yeah, I'm getting it, and I want to. And then when it get here, it looked good, but the more you play it, you notice the buttons in certain spots on the controller don't feel good. Then the longer you play, you realize it don't come with a built-in microphone. I didn't know that. Yeah, didn't know that. And then later on, I find out it got a button on the back of it that say turbo. So I'm like, okay. So I still don't know what all this controller can do, but I imagine some of the things it can do. Yeah, 'cause I used to have something like that. I used to have something like that on the Super Nintendo, I think. I think, and it was a turbo controller, and I knew if you hit like the turbo button, it'll just spam a button. Like say you was trying to press the X button over and over for a game. If you hit it, it'll just do it for you, and you can just sit back and watch. So I imagine it could do stuff like that, but I don't know. Hadn't tried. I never had a play. Go ahead. Yeah, I never had a turbo controller since I had like a PS4, 3, 5, even 2. I ain't and PlayStation 1. Yeah, all other consoles I never had a turbo controller except the Super Nintendo. I missed out on all the other ones. So yeah, that's what I imagine it can do. I just don't know what all it can do. It's a lot of buttons. And I accidentally hit some of those buttons by accident just playing. So, yep, that's how it be. Yeah, pretty much, pretty much. And then I gotta turn it off because I accidentally turned it on. I had to get some more controllers, man, because for a long time, even before I moved out of my apartment, the X button was messing up. Even when we used to play Uncharted, before you stop streaming for a while, when I try to jump over something, it won't jump over. It's like I gotta keep pressing the X button hard in order to get it to work. And the longer I used it, the worse it got. So recently, it got to the point where, man, I had to keep pressing the X button so long and so hard. I'm like, I gotta get another one. It got to the point where it was not usable anymore. I'm like, okay. And that was the only controller I had because when I bought it, there wasn't nobody else to play with in my house or apartment, so I ain't need another controller. So I just used one. That went well for a while until it didn't. So I figured I get two controllers this time just in case, because my nephew be coming over here and he always want to play. And I'm like, man, the X button was messing up after I let him use it one time. So I'm like, I better not let him keep using it because this thing might mess up even more. And I'm like, I'll just not let him play. And but he always wanted to play. I'm like, all right, we have to get you a controller or something. So I got an extra one for him and for me, but for him too when he come over. But he got to the point where he started bringing his own PS4 over here, so he don't even. Well, he might still play with me eventually, but he be bringing his own console. So I'll probably remind him about it next time because we got the split screen on the Black Ops, which I never tried. But I imagine that's gonna be good. He could play some zombies with me or something like that. Do your wife play games? What video game? On console? Hmm.
It's good for you, they said. I don't get paid to be wrong.
I know what you're talking about. Oh. Gotcha.
I don't get paid to be wrong.
Okay. Origin. What does that mean? Oh. You ever been live streaming and then fell asleep? I've done it. several times. Oh man, it's weird. It's weird how it happens because I'll do it on the times that it's unexpected. Like when I do a 24-hour stream, I don't fall asleep. Or maybe I did and woke back up. I can't remember. But I know one time I didn't. But then again, yeah, I just know when it seems like I should fall asleep, I don't. And then it's like the opposite. Yep. Luckily the PlayStation is on that setting to where it'll shut off automatically if you're not doing anything after a while. Cause I was gone. My mic wasn't on though, so they didn't hear me. Nope. That's the good thing about having a controller with no built-in mic. Cause you know sometimes depending on your settings, if you got another mic hooked up, it won't it won't pick up that microphone automatically unless it's on mute, you know, too. But luckily I had another microphone connected, but it just wasn't on. So they couldn't hear me. You ever went to the bathroom by accident with the microphone still on? Yeah, I've done that. And then I'll catch myself and I'll be like, oh snap, let me mute this mic. It reminds me of that guy, I forget his name, but he went and thought the live stream was over. I think he was on Twitch though. And he went and started watching a porno and people was like, you're still live. They was like, you're still live. He didn't know. And he was messing. Yeah, he was messing. And then he found out he was still live. He was like, man, I was just playing. He was talking about I was just playing. Tell you what. Mm-hmm. Yep. I, dang. I don't know if I heard about that. Mm-hmm. I think I almost didn't. Yeah, no, I did it one time, but I don't think the camera was on me. Either it was on me. I can't remember, man. But I think I was digging in my nose after the live stream. I'm thinking it's off. The camera. I think I forget if it was on me or not. But sometimes it don't be. Thank God. I'm like, oh yeah, the camera ain't catch me now. Let me end this live stream because I be forgetting sometimes. But I probably did get caught digging in my nose one time, thinking the live was over. Yep. Luckily, I'd be kind of calm after the live stream. Don't be doing nothing too crazy. And then I realized, oh, you still live. Let me turn this crap off. Oh no. Oh man. That's that's probably happened to somebody. That's probably happened to somebody before. I don't know. Did you hear about the guy named Kai and he was live streaming and he had a rat go by his camera and his chat saw it and they was like a rat, a rat. And he was like a rat? Where a rat at? And then he saw it. He was scared. It was funny. Yeah, him. I ain't even say the last name. I just said Kai. That's him. Hmm. Hmm. And that's what he was talking about. He was like, I'm in New York. Shoot. I be scared sometimes that something gonna show up in my live stream, like on the wall crawling or something. I'm like, oh man. But to my knowledge, nothing ever did so far. So far. I might as well save and quit this one. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Man. I'm making some progress in this game though, but man, I'm just sticking to the zombies mainly. Multiplayer is kind of crazy. I tell you, man. You ever played Black Ops at all? What about any Call of Duty? Mm. Alright. You just reminded me of Uncharted when you said plunder, which makes me think might as well be done with Uncharted because they gave up on certain parts of the game, like plunder. Man, I know it's an old game, but plunder was one of the funnest ones. Mm. Could have been a lot of fun moments in plunder, man. I'm telling you, man. Yeah. It's all good. Not at all messed up. That's just another reason why they should get pushed to the curb. Mm. I wonder how long they're gonna leave the servers up for Uncharted 4. They might just leave them up. Go ahead. think it is still up. I now I will yeah, I will go back. Yeah, 'cause I mean, I think people will play Plunder on the older ones. Yeah, it can be kind of annoying. I think it's kind of cool in other games, but Uncharted it wasn't its thing, and then they added it. But I guess it works either way. But it makes it kind of harder to get the Five Not Alive sometimes. But I guess that's not true either. It just depends on like how long you've been playing it and how long you found consistent, successful loadouts. Because at first, man, when I was just trying to figure out how to play it, I didn't get a Five Not Alive until like maybe a 2 years later or three. It was some years later or some time before I got my first one. And on Uncharted 2 and 3, I mean, I don't know how long, I don't know the comparison of time that it took me to get them, but it just seemed like I was able to get them more frequently back then. And then Uncharted 4 came, and I didn't get them at all until a long, long time. And then it slowly started to happen, like, but it was just here and there, kind of rare. And then it picked up after a while. But yeah, man, they made it harder to get those with that new downing system because if you take somebody down, they can get back up. So, but that also kind of helps you get them depending on what you got in your loadout and what's going on. I think that's the game I played the most. Yeah, I played Uncharted the most. I played it like 4,000 hours or something like that. Yep, it's that one. At first, I didn't care about that because I was learning how to play, so I was getting my butt whooped. And then they made it extra difficult if you was trying to get all the unlocks for the weapons and stuff, and like the boosters or whatever they call them. So you got to do crazy stuff to get that, and I'm trying to do these, and I'm getting killed trying to do them. So I was like, it wasn't a good start. So after that, though, I was able to play for real, and not worry about dying trying to get these things. And then my KD went up, but man, in the beginning, I don't think. Yeah, see, Uncharted 2 didn't have that, or 3. I don't think. The worst grenades ever. Man, man, I got a clip on my YouTube channel, I think. Yeah, it's a short clip with me trying to throw a grenade at somebody, and the way the floor was, this this piece of the floor was I tried to bounce it off the floor to them, and this piece was on the floor sticking up just enough to where it blocked the grenade from going forward, and it came back at me, and I went down. Stuff like that. It never used to happen. Is that the one where in the beginning you can get killed due to like the cannons in the water or something like that? They can shoot you? Or is that not the one? Because the one I'm thinking about, it was a DLC map, and then it came out, and it was one of those where you can get killed in the beginning if you don't move when those cannons shoot. It's probably not the one you're talking about. Yeah, which one are you talking about? Oh. Oh, you can swing? So it had one of those hooks. Oh, and you can swim under it. Yeah, you can swim. Okay.
Where were you going?
Nah. So. The water people try to get away. Are you talking about on that left side where you could jump off into the water and swim around and climb up on certain different sides? Or are you talking about the right side where, okay, so you talking about, well, yeah, I know what you're talking about if you're talking about that side, but are you talking about the tower towards, because there's two of them. It's like one, I don't know which one you're talking about though. Are you talking about the one closer to the ship, the boat, where they be hiding and sniping at? Okay.
It's all about the green. Let's get a bird's eye view.
Yeah.
I like the top-down approach. Oh, what? Now I'm a dumpster diver.
Like off the wall on the right? Was the wall facing your right or left?
I got nothing. Who wants to go?
Yeah, sometimes there could be some good bounces. Yes. Hmm.
This is the new normal.
Gotcha. You put that on YouTube? Alright. Yeah, you should send it to me on. Okay.
First time for everything, I guess. Hibernation was your better option. 1, 2, 3. Fuck it, I won. Sentry turret operating.
Okay.
Nature or nurture? Seek my best.
Appreciate it. I'm gonna pull it up after this. You know what, man? I'm no expert. Oh yeah, you working now? You can't do it. I was gonna say we could try to do something like where we do joint streams where we talk about certain stuff like what we were talking about tonight, and like try to get it to where we share it on the stream too for whatever we can get. But I'm like, nah, you're working. When we having these convos, yeah. So. What is that? Oh, it's a Ted. Hold the location.
Max ammo.
Gotta love it. Oh yeah, what time you getting out of that tonight?
Just have to stay in rhythm.
Gotcha. Dang it, I almost had it.
But you got them anyway.
Healing up.
Dude, you remind me of that song, Mr. Sandman. Is that what you was humming? Oh, that you was on YouTube? Oh, sound like Mr. Sandman. You know that was about a demon, right? Mm-hmm. Yup. I be mixing them up in the grocery store too. Dude, they do that a lot.
Using stim. Need to increase my standoff distance. Another
Ha ha ha. Gotta love it.
activating toxic field.
Oh, he didn't hit me.
Don't just stand there. Help me, damn it. That worked. Let's run it again.
Freaking bear should have been dead a long time ago. Bear was trying to cheat me, man. Let me get your video pulled up. Cheat me, man. They did. It's all good. It was just one of those things where it seemed like the bear wouldn't have got me, but it got me. So, there we go. Oh, you talking about a? Oh, you just gotta Oh, that one. I see what you're talking about. Mm-hmm. Yeah, some crazy grenades you got in there. Oh yeah, what time you say you getting out? Oh, you staying a little bit later today? Oh, that's about the same time.
Yes, I did have a bandwidth. Grenade going out.
Man, it's hot over here, boy.
Let's get a
It was
bird's eye
cold
view.
earlier. Now it's hot. Yeah. Yeah, man, but my apartment was cold. My grandma's house, different. It can be cold, but different.
Get an umbrella. There's a lead storm coming.
Cause it be cold, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. Dude, you know what? It was a review I saw for those same apartments. Some lady who had the same lower apartment like I did, but just in another building. She said the same thing. She was like, she can keep the heat on 90 and it still be cold. That's what I experienced. It's something about those apartments, man, for people that's at the bottom. It's just super cold, man. Like during the winter. I don't know what all it is, but it may be a science to it, where the air just seems to hit us a lot easier than everybody else, because boy, we get all the air. And I hear people who's at like the third floor, they get all the heat. hmm Yeah, man, it was a trip over there. I'm glad I ain't in there no more. Even though I left the way I left, I was still happy as crap. I was like, even though I didn't get evicted, I considered it an eviction, but it wasn't really. But it was like, man, I was still like one of the happiest people. Even though I was going through that, I was like, yeah, I'm getting out of here. And then they lied. They claimed that those were luxury apartments, but they were not. It just wasn't luxury, man. I mean, the only thing that was luxury about them was the little bar part in the kitchen. That's it. I didn't see any other luxury anywhere else. In my experience, I ain't see it.
Not like those worthless punks.
Lobbing frag. Semtex primed.
Got this big old bear following me.
Use it.
Nah, he a well, yeah. Excuse me, yeah. I just made him. He was on my team for a little bit. I'm gonna have to kill his butt soon.
Tossing Semtex grenade.
If Uncharted had something like this, yeah, that'd be cool.
Stay in rhythm.
Dang, zombie, get out my way.
Activating toxic growth.
My bear. What you big head butt? That's a lot of zombies.
Shocking Molotov.
Word.
All downhill from here.
I never played Fallout 4. I was going to, but never got around to it.
That'll bring me up to speed.
Didn't one of them have a zombie mode?
Once one food, always one food.
Bonus points.
We need patience for that one.
What you talking about? Ah.
Throwing incendiary.
Insta-kill! Full power!
It's all about the green.
Dang, that was crazy. Gotta love it. Man, I feel fat and tired. That's how I feel. Yeah, I feel like a fat man. I ate a lot of chicken, man. I tell you, the chicken just not that great. Like the after effect. We ain't got Kroger anymore. Nah. Yeah, we got one. I had to use the restroom real quick. Restroom, bathroom. Yeah, we got that though. We got a lot of those. Mm. Okay. Didn't know that. That's the case. I was at a Target recently and they had Kroger apples in there. I was like, Kroger? We don't even got Kroger in this city no more. But they had Kroger apples, but I know they get apples from everywhere, but yeah. Especially during the pandemic, but yeah. Man, I think Kroger left when I was a kid, so it's been like 30 years since we had a Kroger. Long time. Yeah, well, names are different. But yeah, I mean, I ain't know they was owned by the same. So do somebody own both Harris Teeter and Kroger, or is it Harris Teeter that owns Kroger, or vice versa? Cause that I don't know. You looking it up? Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. I think I wonder is Kroger even publicly traded in the stock market? Gotcha. Yeah, they might even be a publicly traded company. I don't even know. Hmm. I can't recall if I saw them in the stock market and forgot. But Maybe I didn't. Do you do any investing in the stock market or any crypto? Oh, okay. Yeah. I was gonna talk to somebody about it, maybe like 2 months ago or something, but things happened to where we didn't talk about it. So, but yeah, man, that's my thing. But I tell you, if I had the money, if I had the money, the monies, the monies and the patience. If I had the monies and the patience, I got the patience now. But if I had it back then, I would have made more. I would have made more money, but I didn't know because I was new to investing. So I sold my Bitcoin early. I was like, oh no. Bitcoin kept going up and down so fast. I was like, man, let me get my money. But have you heard you heard of Bitcoin, right? Did you? Okay, so did you hear about it being when I found out about it, it was like 9,000 something. And this was like 2020, 20 somewhere around. It was right before the pandemic. And I was starting to learn about investing. And I ain't know how crypto works, so I tested it out and I just bought some of it. Not a I don't want to say it was a huge amount, but it was kind of a decent amount. And I was just watching it. And man, I tell you, I was like, I got to get my money out of this. Because it kept going up and down, up and down. And I was not patient. And I didn't know the future. If I would have known Bitcoin would go to 120,000, I'd have left my money and added more money. But I didn't know. And I ain't become a believer in it until it hit like 70 or 75,000. I'm like, okay, Bitcoin is proving itself. I'm not gonna worry about Bitcoin no more. So yeah, it took a while for me, but man, I didn't know. So I pulled my money out. But yeah, Bitcoin's made a lot of people some money, man. Especially those who had the patience. I heard somebody lost their account and they had 1 million in it from Bitcoin. Man, yep, that sucks. But if they ever recover it, they got a lot of money. And I kind of can imagine how it happened because currently I didn't lose my account, but I cannot transfer money out of my account a certain way because I don't have the phone number that I used to have. So they so strict on security, I can't even get the number changed without having that phone number because they want to send some sort of code to that phone number. And I'm like, I don't have it. And then when you try to go through the ID process, dude, I've tried this so many times where you show your ID and they want you to be in a good light background. Man, I've had a lot of light on in the house. I've done it outside in the sun over and over and over. Man, it just doesn't work. So I'm like, I'm not doing it no more. So I can't get it verified to do it the other way. So I'm just, the only way I know how to transfer the money out is to send it to, what did I send it to? I think I sent it to like another Bitcoin or like to another, I forget, I did something like that. Cause I got Bitcoin and I can't transfer the money out to my bank account. So it's just there. And I mean, I don't need it now, but I mean, it was a time where I did need it and want it or wanted it. Couldn't get it. So maybe something like that happened. But I think it's worse than that for this person. I think they just, nah, I don't know. Somehow they lost it. Maybe it was one of them elderly people who, I don't know, lost their password and stuff and couldn't recover it. Tell you. Well, I don't know. They might have recovered it now, but maybe they never did. Or maybe they tried to find somebody who could recover it somehow. I don't know. That was an old report I heard. But yeah, Bitcoin can be good. I mean, crypto can be good. You just gotta have patience. Patience and money. So I didn't have patience. I had a little bit of money at the time. And I had patience. Now, I barely have money. But I got patience. Ain't that something? Now, I gotta get the money again. That's what I'm slowly trying to get. A little bit of money here and there, here and there. Oh, wait a minute. Are you leaving at... What time you leaving? 5:45? Something like that? Yeah.
I won.
Yeah. Sound like my nephew. My nephew's coughing a lot too. I literally wrapped the boy up like a mummy in his blanket today, and I told him, don't you move the blanket unless you got to use the bathroom, get something to eat, or drink, or something important. Don't move. And he fell asleep not long after that.
Threat offline.
Really? I mean, ain't no natural remedies. Like she ain't looking to anything. No, you know, cause they'll probably tell you that's the only way, but probably a natural way.
Danger
Oh,
no matter. Stick on this. Semtex prime.
so she'll get sick, and then get well, then get sick over and over.
Ugh, I hate being popular.
Problem. It's been problem. Reminds me of this video I be watching where they quote the phrase, "I want problems always." They be tripping.
C4 detonated.
Yeah, it's this guy and his wife. They always like pranking each other, and that's the quote they use. You might have even seen them, F2 and Mike. They be tripping, man. Oh, okay. Yeah, they be tripping, man. Some of the stuff I don't be wanting to see, cause his wife be dressing in a way I'm like, why? It happens all the time. People's wives be dressing a certain way, or even if they dressed a certain way, they don't have to be viewed like the camera angle. They'll put the camera angle in a certain way
Right, now I have to make
where
another choice.
I don't want to see it like that. And the husband be filming, most likely, and his goofy butt gonna put the camera where we can see her in a way we shouldn't see her. So even if it wasn't bad before, the cameraman made it work, or whoever was the camera person. Yeah, it happens all the time.
I have plenty of gas and lots of anger issues. C4 primed.
Ah man, they threw me out the window. That's classic. They threw me out the window so bad. That's how they killed me. So you finna wrap it up and get out of there, right? Alright, so you can leave anytime you want? Like, how does that go? Oh. Alright. Well, man, God willing, in the future, we get these chats under control. We can hear each other. I mean, you know, they can hear you too. However that go. Alright, man. Well, I'll let you get to it, man. Oh, yeah, thanks for the video on Uncharted. Alright, man. You too, take it easy. Alright. Discord. Discord wants to use your microphone. Help desk. Instructions enabling your microphone can be found in Discord help. No. Disconnect. Yo. Okay, I think I disconnected some instruction. Survey. How much fun was your experience in the match you just had?
Make yourselves at home, but don't get too comfortable.
Who the fuck was that chicken fried vampire?
Look at you, refusing to give up the ghost. I like me some feisty dinner guests.
Gonna knock the ground off that stump-fucker's face. That's a promise.
Folk will call you a lot of things over the years. Deserter, zealot, scourge, sovereign, purified, flame. It don't matter none. But if you need a label, you go ahead and call me Warden. Friends, I've got duties to attend to. Try not to get yourselves killed, hmm? I'll be working up an appetite.
Remember,
This cavity started more bee movies than I've had recharge cycles. Let me guess. No tip.
we need to bring in more people.
Insta-kill!
That does not go on my record. Understood?
Let's see what you got left in the tank.
Knew I could count on you, Box. I'm pushing myself too much. Close your eyes and that sounds a lot like cricket. Activating toxic growth. Who wants to go? That 1v1.
Insta-kill!
on now. You can do better than that, can't you?
Always someone trying to skim the pot. Custodial, we got a mess.
Max armor!
It's all about the dream. One, two, three. Fuck it, I won. Look who just leveled up. Got a point turret up. is live. Throwing cluster. Right, now I have to make another choice. Nature or nurture? Sequence. Chucking Molotov.
Congratulations! You win! I bet it feels real nice keeping that meat suit in one piece.
Arming Semtex. I love surprises.
I'd say fetch me their souls, but it's a little late for that.
Someone's getting bait. Activating toxic fuel. them. Wait. It's good for you, they said.
Bonus points.
Employee of the month right there. Tossing Semtex grenade. Bleeding, but still breathing. Need a medic.